Well, January is over, and what a January it was. Bonked off that obscure rings. It bonked off of that. My friend saw it. Completely out of the why are these even on the hole? Shouldn't be there. They gotta clean them up. You saw it. Well, January was, it was good. There were good and bad points to January. We played Overblood for the PlayStation 1. I enjoyed that. Enjoyed the story of Raz Carsey as he tries to, it's a story of identity. He knows he's Raz Carsey, but which Raz Carsey? Is he the real Raz Carsey? What happens if there's more than one Raz Carsey? He had to figure that out. He had to learn how to deal with that. And so he did, while relying on his good friend Peepo. There were other characters, but I mean, Raz and Peepo were really the main things that we're thinking about here. So we played some Overblood. Oh, almost. I mean, it would count if it went in any of the holes. Doesn't have to be this one. And so we went from Overblood to Saw 2, which, was an experience in its own way. Different, very different from Overblood. Very different. It's something that Saw 2, on the one hand, I'll never forget it, and on the other hand, I can't really remember anything that happened in it. I remember the time that we played it, the time and place where Saw 2 happened. But, I mean, it was kind of a lot of nothing. I remember the guy with the knife hands. Remember knife hands? Sure. We remember knife hands. The rammer? He was angry and had a spiky helmet and tried to there were things that maybe I might remember from Saw 2. Overall, though, I don't feel like it is a game that really takes up a lot of space in my brain anymore. Hi, how we doing? This is a serene fellow. This is a fellow who has never played Saw 2. Then after Saw 2 came Firefighter FD18, a story about a passionate man, passionate about his job, passionate about fire, and putting them out, and making sure that there are no casualties. There were some other things that happened in that game. Some other plots that were happening didn't really matter to Dean. The only thing that really mattered was fire and casualties. There not being any. Not being any. So, those games are done. January is done. Okay. Thought it was going to bounce out. It did not. And we're on to February. And also, I'm onto mini golf here, which, oh no, it bounced out. Do that again. Little less force. Doing some mini golf. This is this course that I'm doing right now. It's called Meow Wolf. I don't know what the name means. I don't know if this is licensed from something. Does this come from something? I don't know. One over par. Not doing very well. It is, I mean, you can see it. It is a course that is teeming with life. Strange, unusual life. Hard to tell really what it is we're looking at here. What I can tell you what we're looking at is this ball is a new type of thing that is I've not seen in one of these courses before. We can put our ball through the orb, and it gives us multi-ball. Everything's made better with multi-ball. they then coalesce into the ball that is closest to the hole. There we go. So Meow Wolf is you might call it a surreal course. Oop. There we go. And there, yeah, there we go. Got it into the water. It's going up. It's going on up. I mean, I can't go up like that. I can't go in the water. He knows. He knows I can't go in the water. Fortunately, though, there's a convenient, handy portal right here. So that took me up here. Okay, so my ball came... it's not a waterfall, it's a water rise. Went up the water rise, then came out here. That was entirely too weak. Need a stronger stroke. Exactly par, which, you know, at least it's not over par, but could be doing better. We're at a high point on the course, so we can look down, see what we have, see the flora and the fauna of Meow Wolf, the weird structure in the middle. Like, again, I don't know if this is from something. Is this original? I don't know. We can try to avoid these little lakes, or we can just tap the ball into them, see what happens. There we go. They're teleporters. Oh, that worked out well, actually. He agrees. So does he. He's just real happy. He's just real happy to be able to see some mini-golf. Mini-golf's pretty good. Makes everyone happy. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Mini-golf tends to make people happy because the people who would become happy from mini-golf tend to seek out mini-golf. If someone didn't like mini-golf, probably would not be trying to find a mini-golf course. So, you know, that's a selective sample. It's not reliable. There we go. This fella's just having a good old time. Just sitting around, just being a big mouth. Actually, it's two mouths. Sort of connected here. The other mouth not having such a good time. The duality of man. One side of man is just a happy mouth with the tongue sticking out, and the other one is not so happy, but also with tongue sticking out. Well, I don't really have a path to get it to the hole, so we're just gonna have to go in. There we go. And I get, yep, we literally do have to go on in. Here we go. It's actually not bad inside the worm. There's space, the cosmos inside the worm. Also a gathering, a party of some kind. They look like they are playing cards with leaves, but those leaves have nothing on them. I do not know what game they're playing. I know what game I'm playing. I gotta play through. That did not quite get up all the way. There we go. Yeah, he does this end does not like their role in whatever this business is. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how happy I would be to be part of a mini golf course that people are playing through. Did they choose for that, or was the course just kind of built around them? Don't know. Don't know the backstory of Meow Wolf and its inhabitants. Oh, there's a multi-ball thing up there on this rainbow bridge. Let's see if we can get it. No. But it's going on. It's pretty close to the hole anyway. Doesn't really matter. Well, I can't really tell you anything about Meow Wolf. I can tell you about what we're doing in February, now that January is over, and it's time for new games. I'm going to try to hit that orb there. Probably can try to hit it by rolling it down through there. Yeah. Nope. Bounced on. Oh, no, it hit it anyway. It got in anyway. Multi-ball doesn't guarantee that you're going to get close to the hole, but, you know, makes it a lot more likely. So, if you've been watching the stream, then you already know what the next game is. Because I've started streaming a new game, Home Safety Hotline. It's a game, it's a completely ordinary simulator about being a phone operator for a number that people can call for advice about common home safety problems. That's what I'm streaming right now, and continuing to stream that tonight. Oh, too much to the left. I think this seems to be my friend with the flag. It's separated into various parts, and I mean, I can't say why he's doing this. I cannot say. There we go. Good work. Keep up the good work. Oh, actually, there's multiple of them. There's one down there as well. Or are they all the same person? In multiple forms. I don't know. I cannot describe the ways of the Meow Wolf. I like this one. This one, the physics of the ball changes. Like, it's no longer a ball, it's turned into a flat puck. And the physics of it does change, so it doesn't, when I hit it, it can't get air, it can't leave the ground, it just slides along the ground. Like a puck. It's the only course I've seen, only hole in the game I've seen that actually does something like this. Alright, ricocheted. Over there. Not quite. Should have hit that harder. Sometimes kind of stop short because you think you're going too hard. There we go. Not doing great. 3 under par. I think my best on this course is 16 under par. But anyway, Home Safety Hotline, completely ordinary simulator about ordinary household problems. Continuing that tonight. We'll start to post that on YouTube tonight. But that is a short game, is my understanding. That is not long. So, need to plan about what the next game is going to be after that. My ball got big. Look at the size of my ball. My golf ball is now the size of a basketball. It's just a good thing that there's a large hole right here. But wasn't ready yet. There we go. So what we're gonna do after Home Safety Hotline is done, which should be very shortly, going back to a tryout that I wanted to go back to, and that being, I mean, we've been doing some PS1 stuff, so looking at another PS1 game, that being Parasite Eve, which was one of the more recent tryouts. Interested in continuing that. So we'll do that once home safety has been secured, when the people calling the hotline have been satisfied, have been satiated, and their problems have been solved. This course is upside down. Like, my ball is here, but it's also up there. There are obstacles, which, even though they're up there, they also reflect. You can see the lights down here representing where they are. The hole's up here, but also down there there's a light. So I'm hitting this ball, but it really reflects that ball up there, which I have to get into the upside-down hole. Okay. See, there's the ball up there. So, yes. Parasite Eve will be coming up next. What an idyllic hole, just sitting on this floating island. Tiny windmills. Looking at the sheep clouds. And the field of holes. Only one ball and so many holes, but the main flag is in the middle of this fenced area. So what do? Let's try this. You get the idea. We have to herd the holes into the fence. Unfortunately, these two, I didn't get close enough. So, there we go. Let's see if we can... maybe like this. Yeah, that's heading in the right direction. Alright. And out we go. Oh, you dropped your head there. Yeah, there you go. Pick that back up. There you go. So, Parasite Eve, I don't think that's an especially long game, but we'll see. You know, we'll see how that goes. So this course, we have some glowy plant friends, and then we have some flags that are of the same color as the friends. So I'm gonna try bumping that blue one with my ball. No, just bounced right out. Hit it too hard. Try that again. There we go. So I hit him, he went down into the ground, and that exposed his hole over here. So now I have to try to get my ball in his hole. I don't have to get all of them to expose their holes. Only one's fine. That'll do. No. Five under par. As we go into the 18th and final hole. Very small one. Alright, we have like a lily pad, rotating lily pad. We have a multi-ball orb, many of them, up there as well. The only thing we need to do is chip this ball into the orb. There we go. Creating the multi-ball chain effect. Alright. That's Meow Wolf. Did 6 under par. My best is -16. Okay. So, that's the update for February. Going into it with Home Safety Hotline, and then when that's done, we're going back to Parasite Eve. So I hope you enjoy that. As usual, the streams are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/supergreatfriend, which does not have a D, no D, because that, I mean, I'm sure you know by now. You don't want to attract Dracula's attention. So you gotta drop the D. So, hope you come to the stream. And if not, they'll be getting posted to YouTube as usual. And, we'll see what happens after Parasite Eve. I probably won't go for the entire month. I don't think it's that long. We'll see what happens after that. But that's what's on deck for right now. I'm enjoying Home Safety Hotline from what I played of it, and I liked what I played of Parasite Eve when we did the tryout. So, you know, only good things ahead. For now. Only good things. No sawtooths. For the moment. You know, you play some bad games, and then you play some good games. And maybe we're on the good side of things right now, before we end up on the other side of that particular seesaw. That's what's happening right now. For February.